for the Gold Coast Sevens. Tear it up. They're done and dusted. It is now one of the next round matchup, the next quarterfinal between Fiji and Wales. Fiji lead overall 27-9. They won 45-0 in their last matchup and tied at 1 apiece here on the Gold Coast. I'm joined in commentary by New Zealand Sevens legend Carlton Unna, and Fiji were outstanding day one.
Oh, they were brilliant, Sean, on day one. They were led by their captain, Kalini Sau, who's amongst everything. He was outstanding. The number one also, Domo Lala, he was good in the air, thuck out. He was pretty quiet, but you can't underestimate his hard work in the ruck area. But Wales did extremely well. Their two Williams boys for mine in the back, they were awesome. TP Williams and Harry, in jersey number 8, they were good.
So two Williams boys were exceptional last night, and they'll need to be again in the sunshine today, because this Fijian team have been arguably the form team of the tournament so far.
Well, their game against Australia really sent the message out. 35-12 was an outstanding effort. But the thing with the Fijians, you don't know what team will turn up on day two, and that's the problem. If they are on mentally, that will be very tough to beat. And I think New Zealand losing would have just switched them on a bit, knowing that there is an opportunity to get title here on the Gold Coast today.
Wales pushed South Africa all the way yesterday, and then were good against Kenya and American Samoa. Mike Adamson, a former player himself, will take charge of this one. He's got a good feel for how this is all going to play out. There's our head-to-head once more. So Fiji dominate that, but as Carlton Unna just touched on, it can be a different beast on day two. Our Fijian fans are in full voice, and they're saying, let's make some noise on the Gold Coast. Up go Wales. That looked forward from the kickoff. Tapped on.
And already a little bit of tempo by Fiji. Just putting a little shoulder in there, just showing that they're going to be physical again. That's how they rocked Australia, got them on their back heels. So they want to do that again to the Welsh side.
Bridge. Bind. Set.
Back it comes. It's over the top of Kalini Nisau. And the fan comes already. The flick pass out of the back of the hand. You're going to see a whole heap more of that in this Cup quarter-final between Fiji and Wales. They were the long-range specialists on day one. A couple of 110-metre efforts, and this sort of play certainly helped make that come to fruition. That pass doesn't go to hand, and it'll come away with Morgan, who's a little whippet, but he's swallowed up by the giant Kunatani. Here they come again, Wales. To fall awkwardly there, Thomas Williams. We ourselves a Thomas and a Tom in the Welsh lineup. They reload down the right side through Harries.
Advantage not rolling.
Penalty advantage coming here, and the little dummy's a clever one. Couldn't release the pass though, Price. Thomas Williams back up off the deck. And again gets a lovely pass away. Fleet-footed, little whip it, and they go back to Thomas Williams. Wales strike first over Fiji.
Good interplay there on that far side of the field by the Welsh. Just weighted possession. Fiji made the mistake in their own 22. It took them a little while, but in the end, they didn't even look to go to the far side of the field. They just stayed down that short corridor. That was a good release pass. Took out two defenders. Missed tackles from Fiji. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that little area, and 4 of them were on their knees for Fiji. Well done, Wales. Great start.
It'll be all right, says our try scorer. A-OK from the Goldie. To those watching on back in Cardiff and around the world, as the kick is away to the right. So early on, it is Wales 5 leading Fiji 0. So Fiji yet to enter the Welsh half. Just as we say that, the big man winds up in the backfield. Oh, it is all too easy. The head back and forth, edging himself across the line, and Katonibau levels it up.
Oh, it makes it look so easy, don't they? Fiji, as the crowd goes off, always heavily supported. Nice in the air was Katani. And look at the big man, the high shanky. Aisake Katonibau, the head goes down. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Very good, and he made no mistake getting it to ground. We saw that yesterday, didn't we, Carl, from his teammate Kunatani was butchered one over the try line as the Fijian faithful start to ramp it up a little bit here in the sunshine. Little short kick and up go Fiji.
No, stop.
Scrappy, but it'll come back now for Jerry Tuai. Leaps and goes and releases another one of his big men down the left side. That is Domalailai. Kunatani offloads beautifully, and now the raking pass across the pitch. Switch is good, switch is real good. So's the footwork from Rawatha. Oh, they're having a party! Fiji doing what Fiji do so well.
And isn't it good to watch when Fiji are in this mood? Katonibau gets a second in as many minutes. In front of their huge support here on the Gold Coast. Kaluni Sao, the captain, a nice little late switch. And look at the big man in the feet of the Wantha. And that is just so tough to stop. And the last offload here by Kutani. The change of angle at speed is just so tough to defend. As you can see, Wales just chasing them. Well, they're showing the love here.
A blossoming bromance possibly between a couple of the Fijian big men. Clever kick and can't be brought in. Well-weighted restart.
Not take that, I'll take the knock on.
Well, Carl, our co-commentator Willie Losse tells us that the Fijians are up early this morning in the hotel pool and just freshening up a little, having a little swim too.
Very focused. They're not renowned for liking the water, are the Fijians. We saw them going in there and doing their stretches. And I think that's the difference that Ben Ryan's brought to this outfit. He's made them, give them a lot more structure, a lot more professionalism. At the moment, they're reaping the rewards on the field.
Comes Thomas Williams, he open, they're scoring. This guy can shake it, let me tell you. Luke Morgan, the Welsh flyer, red lines on the way in. He hits top pace, and Wales hits straight back.
Well, I like to see this on the replay because he just out and out smoked the Fijian defender. That Luke Morgan, you don't see this very often. Good scrum, they get the way on, they go the right way, does Williams. Limited room. He just freezes Katonibau. Looks like he got shot by a sniper. I tell you, Luke Morgan has got some gas. He says, don't forget about me, lads.
They have got serious pace all across the park, the Welsh. And the conversion attempt is away. Gee, what a first half between Fiji and Wales. Thrill millisecond, and it is 14-0 in favour of Fiji.
Oh, 4 well-taken tries by both teams. You couldn't ask for a better quarter-final. Looking forward to see what they have to say in the huddle. Let's go to Wales.
We are stressing, okay? And it's excellent. That play with our first try, boys, when we put in 2 in the back, it's super. We keep ball, we will stress them, we will score. What will they do in the second half? They will tire. Scotland, 3 line breaks the last 2.5 minutes. Keep that in our mind. Keep that in our mind. When we kick off, boys, when we score next, and when we kick off, let's go on. Let's stay our side as well as the ball. Okay? So we play down there, we keep them down there, and we don't get out, they don't get out of half for 7 minutes. Now that's under our control because it's our kickoff. We get the kickoff right, we get the next tackle right, the next pass right, everything's okay. But it's a 4-point game. We talked about as long as we're ahead, we control the pace. We're ahead. And when we get the ball, we keep the ball, we score. So be confident about that, but make sure that we are focused now and we switched on. Please?
Two very different approaches from the coach. You see Gareth Williams, the Welsh coach, he was intense and he could smell a victory. But for Fiji, Ben Ryan, very calm, very collected, because he knows the Fijians don't really respond to screaming and shouting. He knows it's the cruisy way. Just give him a couple of things to think about and then go about your business.
Well, let's hope we get a second half to match the first. Things are really starting to heat up here at the Gold Coast Sevens, Tournament 1 of the 9-tournament HSBC Sevens World Series. Moments ago, England stunned New Zealand. And now Fiji lead by just 4 against the Welsh.
Hands past contact.
This will help the men in red. They come to the right through Price. Comes off one, bounces into the tackle.
Entry.
Solid work, solid start to the second half for Wales. Williams. Here they come. The pass is a good one wide too. The little pocket rocket Morgan. Fiji do well to snuff that threat out.
Oh, they had to as well, Sean. They had to send numbers to make sure that ball didn't come out because Wales were threatening on that far side. They exposed them. I think Groves, the number 12, was asking the question of the referee.
Over here. No, turn over.
Well, this could be fun. We saw this a number of times yesterday. Fiji camped pretty much on their try line, and they went well all the way up the park. This time the Welsh defence is very strong. Good shot on the ball there from Thomas Williams, eventually cleared. It's Thakau trying to pinch some meters, and now they absorb it through the midfield and clear it down the right side. The footwork is just exceptional, and the pass is forward. Oh no, they'll be saying, if they support Fiji, Colin Nisau was gone down the right side.
Oh, they've done it so well. Be interesting. This is a good angle. Geez, I don't know. The Wantha was the one that gave the pass to his captain, Colin Nisau, who was under the post of his let on, but that's the way it goes sometimes in Wales.
Time on.
Huge let off for them.
Wait for them to engage before we put the ball. Crouch. Bind. Set. Playing the 9.
Okay. Here they come, Wales. The little grubber through, looking for it to sit up, and it'll go far too long off the boot of Trahan.
Just a rush to the head by Luke Morgan. He didn't need that kick that finally got the set piece penalty. Could have just slowed it down and set it up.
11.
Rawatha will have a break, and on will come Wangatambu. Sapping conditions, really warm here on the Gold Coast.
Well, Colin Nisau's the secret here in the centre position for Fiji. He's the creator, he's the one who's the ball player, will be provider.
Let's take it back.
Here he goes, trying to free up the new man on the park, Wangatambu. And they suck every centimetre out of the left-hand side. Here they come. Here comes Ravovo. Back inside. He finds the big fella, Veramanu. Oh, they're going to go the whole way. Fiji
come on as a reserve player and make an impact, and he makes an immediate one does. On Tumbu, Kalini's out again. Just the smarts of the man, draws in the defence, goes down that short side. They had a heap of numbers coming on the inside, did Fiji. Nice timing of the pass. It wasn't over yet. And here's the last one. Taking the fat man's track was the big number 12. And he gets the meat pie.
Oh, how good's a meat pie? If you're a fan watching on from Suva, or in the stands here supporting Fiji, who are quickly emerging as favourites, possibly. Apa Salomi Wangatambu edges ahead at the top of the try scorers list here on the Gold Coast. Play on. Now the fen comes once, twice, thrice. Have a little bit of that, says Kunatani. And Fiji are now kicking clear.
With his distribution, he's given away 2 tries to his teammates, as Kunatani on this occasion. He's the one that goes up from the kickoff and it puts himself in position to receive the pass and go all the way. Get out, see you later. You beat it too. One more for good luck.
And Kunatani will never make the same mistake he did yesterday. He's gone viral around the world online after, well, how would you describe his moment of madness yesterday?
Oh, yeah, it was over for an easy try. Was a bit lazy, and then he got stung by a tackle right under the ribs and got chucked over the dead ball. So I'm sure Ben Ryan had a little word in his ear about that.
26-10, Fiji lead Wales in the Cup quarter-final.
Time off, please.
And now blow past New Zealand in the try-scoring stakes.
Time on.
From game 1 yesterday, early on against Scotland, Fiji looked the goods. It's continued on day 2. This comes down for Smith. And now they can really open up, even more so than they normally do. Polynesia. Oh, the hip swerve. It looked like he was going under the limbo bar. And then streaks clear. The balance exceptional from Rabovo.
Well, it's a good takeoff from Wales initially from Smith. He was down the sideline and then a loose pass, and that's all Fiji needed. They cut off the support players. And they got it out to Kalinisau again in the midfield where they knew there was space. The inside ball. Oh, and that's some tired tackles from the Welsh team. But like you said, Sean, a little bit of a hit shake from Rabovo. Just a bit of icing on the cake for Fiji, who will go into the semi-final of the Cup competition.
How hard to break a tackle and then streak them like that.
Just so well balanced, aren't they? And I think for me, Sean, they look really fit. Look at a different level, and when they're switched on and confident, no one can touch them, especially at the moment.
31-10, Fiji lead Wales. Kunatani couldn't bring that one in, and Wales can look to finish with a little bit of a flourish, but no chances. They are fighting each other. Refs are getting tackled, and it's all blowing out here at the back end.
Guys, that's time up. Time up.
Mr. Adamson says that will do. Let's have a look at the ref. Get out of the way. And another look. Former player, he won't mind a little bit of the rough stuff there. Mike Adamson from Scotland. So full time, Fiji are on the march. Too good for Wales, 31 points to 10.